Ladies and gentlemen, settle into that comfy spot, because today's letter takes us into an intoxicating world of intrigue, art, and a seduction worthy of any romance novel. Now, imagine this in the sultry Paris art scene. Think elegant galleries, candlelit soirees, and characters so enigmatic you can practically smell the mystery in the air. Are you ready for a roller coaster? Because it's Stella here with another steamy story from Based on Not a True Story. It begins with Cassandra, a sophisticated razor-sharp art dealer with an eye for both masters and masterpieces. Oh, and she's got a knack for getting what she wants, let's put it that way. One crisp autumn evening, Cassandra finds herself at an exclusive gallery opening in the heart of Paris. Picture, flowing champagne, hushed whispers, and glances exchanged like currency. But there's more. A whispered rumor circulates the room. An anonymous masterpiece is up for a private auction. Enters Xavier, mysterious and confident. And ladies, when I say confident, he exudes that hard-to-ignore charm and an air of someone with secrets buried so deep, they'd need a forklift to dig them up. He's tall, French, obviously, and wears his tuxedo like it's a second skin. Cassandra is intrigued, but cautious. This isn't her first dance with the type that makes promises he may not keep, so she plays it cool. Their conversation begins innocently enough, a coy remark about the gallery's mix of avant-garde and classics. But oh, how quickly it escalates into banter thick with double entendre. By the time dessert is being passed, Xavier leans in and murmurs into Cassandra's ear about the anonymous painting. "Have you seen it yet?" he asks, and here's where it gets spicy. He offers her a private viewing. Is it just me, or is private viewing starting to sound like code? Now, being ever so professional and curious, so she tells herself, Cassandra agrees. She's led through corridors adorned with priceless works until they reach a secluded room bathed in soft, golden light. There it is, the anonymous masterpiece. It's captivating, swirling with emotions that seem to leap off the canvas. But before she can fully take it in, Xavier says, "What do you see?" Cassandra hesitates. This seems like more than just a question about art. Her heart quickens, and she realizes she's not sure if it's the painting or the man beside her causing it. She plays along, describing the piece in flowery, professional terms. But Xavier interrupts, leans in close, too close, and whispers, "You see yourself, don't you?" Oh, Xavier. This is either the best line in history or the red flag of all red flags. But Cassandra, oh, she's no rookie. She responds with a laugh and a deflection, steering the conversation back to the art. And yet, the tension is thicker than the gallery's security team. Just as they turn to leave, he catches her wrist, not aggressively, but enough to make her stop. "You know the deal isn't just about the painting," he says with a smirk. The room feels even smaller, the air heavier. Now, Cassandra prides herself on staying unflappable, but there's something about Xavier that makes her unravel, if only slightly. Still, she keeps her composure, smirks back, and says, "I don't make deals with strangers." Classic, right? But oh, Xavier isn't finished. The gallery's closing, the champagne glasses are being collected, and Cassandra wonders whether this night will simply fizzle out into a distant memory of her many adventures. But as she prepares to exit, a small envelope is slipped into her purse. Inside, a hotel key and a simple note, for when you want a masterpiece all to yourself. Cheesy? Perhaps? Intriguing? Absolutely. Now, you might be wondering, does Cassandra walk into his trap? Or his arms? That, my friends, is where the story takes a delightful detour. Because, later that night, she decides she isn't about to be outmaneuvered. She marches into that hotel like a queen claiming her palace, but quickly realizes this isn't just a romantic rendezvous. Turns out Xavier is the mysterious artist of the anonymous painting, and he's playing an elaborate game. One that involves her being his muse, his inspiration, for his next so-called masterpiece. What a twist, right? Our art dealer thought she was running the game, only to discover she was the subject all along. And the question lingers, did she say yes to being his muse? Or did she laugh in his face and walk out with her head held high? Here's the takeaway, loves. Life, like art, comes in shades of gray, with stories more colorful than anything hung in a gallery. So, who's really orchestrating the masterpiece?
You or someone else? Until next time, keep it curious, keep it spicy, and remember, whether it's a painting or a fling, the devil's in the details. This is Stella, signing off from Based on Not a True Story.